Hey guys, I'm a Fish Guy here coming at you with a video update. So I apologize it's been so long. I've actually had the flu for about 3 weeks now. It was miserable and hectic. So I'm finally starting to get my voice back so I can do the video. As you can hear the difference in my voice. But on with the fish room, I really got to get this thing set up and get going. So currently right now, I ended up on the cinder block and 2x4 setup. But the main thing that you'll see different is this is in a room in my basement versus the basement. So I had a little bit of time being sick to kind of think out some things, do some tests on different things. So the temperature difference is actually almost 5 degrees warmer in this room than it is the entire basement. So with that, it's going to be easier to keep the temperature in here. I have insulated the drop tile ceiling that's up here. I have insulation up above it so we can keep things a little bit warmer. And then with my dehumidifier running in here, it keeps it almost 80 degrees, which is nice. So with everything running, it'll be much easier to warm this room versus the whole basement or individual tanks itself. So on with the show. So cinder blocks and 2x4s is what I have running in here for the stand. So on the bottom, I have 240 gallons. Then I have my 220 longs and 7 10-gallon tanks up top. I might make it 9 and move the cinder blocks on the edges. So that way I can get 2 more tanks in here, or maybe even put a 20 on top. So that will be the next part of this project while I'm filling up these tanks today. The next over here, same thing with the cinder blocks and 2x4s. Eventually I'm going to paint this stuff. Maybe I might decide not to. We'll see what happens. But I have 6 10-gallon tanks on top. And then between the second shelf and the bottom shelf, I have 8 more 10-gallon tanks. I have to order more sponge filters for these. I do have the aquarium tops up top. Bought all these tanks used for a pretty decent deal. So whatever I can save money in this fish room, I'm going to do it. So that way we can get this guppy setup going. So definitely quite excited. We'll be filling the tanks today. Right after I'm done filming this video, we'll be setting up the hose to get that stuff going. So thank you guys for watching. I will update you as the tanks are filled and get ready to go from there. And then I need to clean up in here because it's a disaster. I just kind of took anything aquarium and just kind of threw it in here. Tanks and lights and pumps and airline and smaller tanks. Might try something over there with those smaller tanks. And then the LED lighting will be set up as well. So I will keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit that like button.